Hey guys, this is Pastor Paul with your VBC Daily3, and what am I going to do differently based on the passage that we're going over? I'm going to throw the alley-oop. We're in Acts chapter 16. We're reading verses 11 through 15. Hopefully you've read it 3 times. You asked those 3 questions. What does it say about God? What does it say about us? And then what am I going to do about us? What am I going to do differently based on our passage? I'm going to throw the alley-oop. What I mean by that is this. I know I've been watching playoff basketball. I've been watching the Lakers. And the Lakers right now have a guard, Rondo. And Rondo right now is throwing these amazing alley-oops. The guy just has this knack of timing it just right. Well, he'll throw the ball in the air. Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, LeBron James, something like that will catch the ball mid-air and slam the ball in. And it is like, the bench goes crazy. Everybody gets excited. The alley-oop is one of the coolest plays you'll see in basketball, and the timing has to be just precise in order for that to happen. That's very much what is happening in this passage. Paul is throwing an alley-oop, and God is slamming it down. And we have to think about this when we share our faith, that we throw the alley-oop, God slams it down. Right, so I read the passage 3 times, and what does it say about God? First, God is definitely involved when it comes to the sharing of our faith. We actually see this in the paragraph before our passage. It says the Holy Spirit stops them from going into Asia. It says the Spirit of Christ stops them from going to Bethania. That's in verses 6 and verse 7 before our passage. So right now we already see that God is involved. We see later that he gets this vision. Paul gets this vision, and God says, I want you to go in this direction. So we see God is involved. God is a player on the court. We're not just the only one playing the game, if you will. But now, this is when the alley-oop happens, our passage with Lydia. It says, Paul spoke, and what did God do? God did this. And there was a woman whose name was Lydia from the city of Thyatira. This is verse 14. A seller of purple goods who was a worshiper of God. The Lord opened her heart to pay attention to what Paul said. So what does God do? God opens her heart. And what does she do? Her life is changed. Her life is transformed. Verse 15 says she was baptized, her and her household. So what does God do? God is on the court. He is playing the game. And he is going to slam the ball down, right? He's going to score. What is our job to do? What does it say about us? We throw the alley-oop. Right? Paul is responding to what God is doing in the beginning paragraph before our passage. And when he speaks his word, God is the one who takes the ball and throws it in the hoop. God is the one who changes her heart. So what do we need to do differently about this? What do we need to do different now that we know this truth? We need to see that God's on the court too. And we just need to throw the alley-oop. We just need to speak. We just need to talk about Jesus. We need to share our faith and just let God be God. And if he moves, great. And if he doesn't move, that's okay. But make sure you're there. Make sure you're there throwing the alley-oop and realize that God is on the court too, and God is going to take care of it. We don't have to worry and stress so much if the ball doesn't go in the basket. Maybe just God is not moving yet, and that is okay. That's what I got out of this passage. I hope you got something great as well. We're going to be praying about this passage tomorrow, so make sure you check out that video as well, and we look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Thanks for watching, guys.